the vocals on this chorus. Her acting in this video is outstanding. Having Yodam there is a problem. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yumo. How are you guys doing? Hopefully everyone is doing alright, and welcome to me actually doing a video kind of like catching up on K-pop, or like K-pop catch-up videos. There's multiple channels that do these kind of videos where they put multiple songs into one video, which I haven't done before yet, but for those of you who follow me regularly, I took a little bit of a break a couple of while ago, and so much stuff came out in that period of time that there's no way that I'm getting to that all with everything that's coming out still at the moment. So I'm starting also to put multiple songs in one video. Starting today, we have Chung Ha Sparkling, we have Yena Smartphone, we have Cosmic Girl's Last Sequence, and StayC's Beautiful Monster. These are all songs and videos that I haven't reacted to, and I've been wanting to check them out for so long, but there's always been new stuff coming out, and I haven't gotten to them yet, so I decided now put them all in a video and just go with it. So I'm also going to leave timestamps for you, so you guys can easily find the reaction that you're looking for if you are not interested in any of the other. So yeah, but this is just the first time for me actually doing so many videos in one, I think, like in this certain type of thing. Alright guys, let's walk over scenes, and if you do not want to miss any of my future uploads, consider subbing to the channel. Has been a great deal, and I would love to have you guys in the community. Guys, let's go. Let's start out with Chung Ha, a queen, and let's start out with Sparkling. I have no idea how this is gonna go. She's done some great music. Bicycle to this day is, I think, my favorite title track of hers. The whole album to Bicycle was also great. And yeah, let's start off with Sparkling. Ooh, a little fishy. She's a queen. Her voice is it. Yeah, okay, so we are definitely getting some summer tracks for this video, with how delayed I am on those. Really like the happy vibe so far. Like, it's really great to, especially now that winter is kind of coming, no GOT reference was made here, to have kind of like a little throwback to summer with these songs. This is definitely a very positive summery song. That was cute. Man, she is stunning. Yeah! What a great chorus. Oh, the vocals on this chorus. Oh my god, the song. Refreshing. Oh. Bro, this set is simple but so beautiful. I love this. Oops, I love this ocean-themed concept that we are going for here. It's really nice. Like, her sitting in this kind of setup is just, it looks so good. Oh my god! The chorus is such it's such positive energy. I love it. The vocals are immaculate. beautiful bridge. Bro, she is so goddamn pretty, it's not okay. Oh yeah! Wow. Oh, it's kind of like she's been looking at her in this kind of underwater scene for the entire time. You know what this song reminds me of, guys? This is like the brighter and more upbeat summery version, or not version, but the sibling, I guess. I don't know, I'm missing words right now. To Eunbi's Underwater. Like, I have been watching a couple of underwater reactions myself recently, and many people were pointing out that Chung Ha and Eunbi have kind of like a similar style in how they perform and what style of performance they go to. So many people are like, damn, we need a collab between these two and everything. So with the underwater concept here that Sparkling has, it is kind of like the brighter and more upbeat and just all in all more like bubbly version of Underwater. And Underwater the same way, it's more darker, it's more mysterious, it's a little more, I wouldn't say it's more elegant. I think both setups are very elegant, but it's definitely a lot more darker and mysterious, just also from the coloring in the entire music video. So this is really, really nice. I enjoyed the song. The vocals carrying the chorus were super, super strong. I definitely enjoyed those. And I mean, she is just a performance queen. I almost had the chance to see her at the MIK festival, but I couldn't get a visa in time. Not visa, travel passport. I had to get one because usually in Europe and the EU, you don't need one to travel from country to country. But since Brexit and everything, I have to get one. So no MIK for me. All right, let's continue. I think we will continue with Yena. Yes. All right, Yena Smartphone. We have checked out. What have we checked out from Yena so far? Have we only checked out Smiley, or was there something? Smiley, and what else? Wasn't there one more? No, I think we only checked out Smiley so far. That was her debut, right? January of this year. So it's been a while. Smiley was such a great song. I really, really enjoyed that one. The BB feature on that was really cool. BB is just another artist that I have to get into as well. And then she came back with Smartphone 2 months ago. So we are talking something like October here. Does it say? Yeah, 3rd of October this year. So it was also like very summery. Let's get into this. Let's see how this one sounds. Smiley was a banger. Let's go with Smartphone. Ooh. Love the animations. They're clean. That's such a cool intro. What is the setup? What is this concept? Why does this look like a Mario Kart trophy? What is this video? It's so colorful and so much going on. You also need some subtitles. Oh, I love the energy of this chorus. Okay, before we get into the next part, damn, that chorus, first of all, that came quickly. And I love the energy. It does remind me a little bit of Smiley. It's that upbeat, positive energy that she just pushes through in her choruses. And so far, what I'm getting out of this concept is like, yeah, her like best friend or like accompanying her all the time is the smartphone. So far it's like a pretty positive approach to what the smartphone is to a person, because obviously you can criticize media usage on smartphones these days, but they have also brought us really good things. Also, that's an old iPhone. Isn't that like second or third generation iPhone? That's old. And it's also like, ooh, the rap. A lot of gaming references, which is pretty cool. That beanie, isn't that the same one? I'm missing if I talk over this stuff, so I'm gonna go back. Isn't that the same one that Hikaru wears in the recent Kepler comeback? I think so. That is literally this freaking TikTok trend. Hold up, what? Let me find that TikTok trend that I'm thinking of to show you guys. This is the trend that I meant. That was pretty big for a while. Like every group, I guess, was doing this trend, and this just reminds me so much of this scene. I don't know if it's an homage to that, but it just so much reminds me of that. Also, don't ask how much time I spent looking for the trend, not knowing what it's called. Who is that? Is that a chicken security guard? But the chorus is it. The chorus just hits. Her performance. The bright energy she brings is such... Oh, it's so refreshing. Such a treat. Her acting in this video is outstanding. Such a cute video as well. He's adorable. It's so adorable. The song is amazing. Okay, so like seeing how the music video developed, it's not so much, I guess, about like the smartphone itself. I guess it's just called smartphone, but it's kind of more the general, like, I mean, the video story, I guess you would call, is her trying to defeat that duck and boss demon something. I think it was hinted towards, called like something like that at the beginning. I don't know if isn't it here? Yeah, I think here. Dead or alive wanted. No, it's not a demon. Why did I think of a demon? So then she basically, since here, like the game starts and she has to select like her gear that she's gonna go into battle with, and everything up until this point is just her going through it, battling through to that end boss, and then in the end defeating it, and even though, and just giving a thumbs up with it as well. So it's a pretty cute concept. It's really nice. And the song, again, I love her high energy positive music so far. Smiley and Smartphone both have that currently. I gotta listen to her B-sides, because these can be very different from what title tracks sound like. So I gotta get into those. But first, we're gonna get into the next song, which I don't remember who I had on here anymore. No, it's Cosmic Girls' last sequence. Alright, last sequence. The song coming right off their Queendom 2 win. A show that I have followed all throughout my Patreon. And I have gotten to know Cosmic Girls a lot due to that show. Like, I knew a couple of their songs beforehand and checked those out on the channel as well. But I never really dove that much into the members and everything, so I wonder how many I recognized just from the show. I think on the show I had a pretty good grasp on who is who, because they had a lot of screen time and they had just stunning performances. So I just hope that I can kind of recognize them now a bit more. If you are looking for more Cosmic Girls reactions, as I said, I have a couple of those on the channel. Just they should be organized in a playlist that I might put up somewhere, or you can just look for it. Shouldn't be too hard. No, I'm just gonna probably put it up here somewhere. But now, let's get into the last sequence. Water. Okay, how can I not recognize Soda? Okay, so quick test here, right? Let's test my knowledge before we get into the song itself. So we just had Soda. Yorum, definitely the bias for now. Actually, Unso, Bona. Now the only problem I probably have is remembering the names. Dayoung, I think. LOONA. Subin Unjong, was it? But then who are you? Why do I not remember you? So I guess I'm like 90% there. Damn, they're serving looks. Oh. Ooh, and vocals. Looks and vocals. Oh! Sick beat. I did not expect it to drop this hard though. No, can't say I'm sad. That chorus, to pause real quick. Okay, having Yorum there is a problem. That chorus is sick. As I said, I didn't expect it to drop this hard. We were starting out really like elegant and beautiful and a lot of visual shots, and then there's a little bit of vocals putting it up, and then the beat just came out of nowhere. Of course, actually coming in with the rap. Oh, I love her voice, dude. I feel like she wasn't highlighted so much for vocals in the show, but boy, she can sing. But why do I not? I need to look this up. It's bothering me that I can't remember her name, or like, she does seem familiar. Hold up, I'm just gonna whip out the K profiles at this point. Okay, so according to K profiles, she's called Dawon, and I must have completely missed her in the show, I guess. Or I'm just blanking out because it's late. I'm enjoying this chorus. Ah, yeah. These vocals I do remember. So strong. Man, the beauty of Soda is something. Oh, that's a sick set. Yeah, this is a great freaking song. Holy moly. The ungodly amount of beauty shots that were represented in this video. My goodness. It was a special single album after their win. Damn. Holy moly. And what a song it is. A strong one. It does remind me a little bit of Unnatural from the vibe, and which is great because I really enjoyed that song. I've checked that one out. So they definitely have that sound to them, and I think it was Aura, their final song. Great song. Still listening to it to this day. It's such a good song. So unique as well. And last sequence, as I guess I should have expected it also. A banger. Alright, and then last but not least, we have our StayC girls with Beautiful Monster. Beautiful Monster, it's been a while. What was before Beautiful Monster? Hold up. Why am I blanking out on that? It was Run to You. Run to You had, first of all, a great title track, but the B-sides on the album, which was called young-love.com, were just outstanding in my opinion. I mean, StayC is a group that has been rising ever since So Bad. So Bad, I think, is still my favorite title track of theirs. So Bad is just so good. But let's check out Beautiful Monster right now. I'm really curious. This was also kind of a summary release. When did this come out? Yeah, this came out in the midst of July. So this is a summer release, and I'm expecting summer. And we're also going to turn on subtitles. Okay, didn't know you have traffic lights in heaven. Oh. Yeah, I gotta have that. I think Run to You didn't have that. Oh my god, Jay, you look amazing. Those unaware, Jay is the bias. I love her. Her deep voice, everything. Oh. I love this simple start of the song. With a little clapping, guitar. Oh. Very chill so far. Oh. Yoon. Looking amazing in the red hair and sounds incredible. Little Swift-heart. Obviously, Xion serving. Oh, once please be a man. Interesting lyric. Oh, go Jay, go! Oh, that's creative. Oh, I like that. Being like elevated by the text you receive. Oh, but Yoon kills this chorus. Holy, what? I'm in love with her voice right now. Jesus Christ. And then the follow-up by Xion. Oh my god. Xion, man. It's so cool. They watch themselves. I love that. This voice is everything. Sounds so good. Woo! Shion, was that you? It's usually Shion going for those higher notes, right? Or Yun. Oh, that's already it. That went by so quickly. Oh, it's just such a good song. Holy moly. I mean, it's StayC. Obviously, it's gonna be good because whatever they put out. And one thing that I've kind of been missing, I think, after ASAP, I think so, I guess with Stereotype and Run to You, was a certain vibe that I had with their music. When I checked out So Bad and Like This, these songs had a certain vibe about them that just touched something inside my heart that made me immediately fall in love with this group and fall really hard. I've been kind of missing that with Stereotype and Run to You, even though the songs were great. There's something in the StayC sound that I fell in love with that wasn't there anymore. Beautiful Monster had that again. I can't describe what it is. It's just a certain aspect of how the song sounds. And it's kind of nostalgic for me right now listening to this song. And what a great one it is. What a great 4 songs we have checked out right now. 4 great artists, 4 great songs. I might do these ones more often because it's really good way to efficiently catch up on K-pop, as the name indicates. And man, I have 4 new songs for my playlist, so I'm gonna be living good for the next few weeks. And there's more because this is my first recording of the day, so there's gonna be more. Looking forward to it. And guys, if you are not gonna wanna miss any of the new videos that I upload, make sure to sub to the channel so you get those videos pushed into your sub box. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching all of these through with me or just separate. If you're only interested in some, that's totally fine. Thank you guys for watching and have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.